Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the top 10 best shooting guards in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 60,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get right into today's video. So, I gotta say, shooting guard position is absolutely loaded. Of course, every position in the game at this point is loaded, but the shooting guard position especially just has a ton of ridiculously good cards. And yeah, I think this list is like, there's a lot of good cards in this list, and then there's a bunch of good cards that aren't on this list. That's just how deep the shooting guard position is at this point in the year. We got like 20 elite shooting guards at least, maybe more than that. But can only put 10 on this list. And it was kind of a tough list to narrow down, to be totally honest. But I think at number 10, I'm going to go with Paul George, the pre-order Invincible. And I mean, he can play at the highest level. He's 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan, extremely versatile defender. Of course, 99 everything. That's going to be a mainstay on every card on this list, is that 99 everything. Either as like a 100 overall, an Invincible, or a GOAT card. But either way, he is, I mean, shot is super solid, jaw dribble style, PG escape, tray behind the back, Booker drag back, great dunk animations, Pro 2 fade. The shot isn't the best Beluba upper jumper. It's super smooth, super consistent, and super easy, but there are some shooting guards on this list who have better jumpers overall than Paul George's. As good as he is, I mean, he's an extremely elite card, and he can play against the best shooting guards in the game. No doubt about it. Everybody on this list can compete at the very highest level. But I think number 10 is the right spot for him. I just think the jumper could probably be a little bit better. Now, number 9. Next up is a guy whose jumper is not really in need of being any better, but what he does have that is the slightest bit of a flaw for him is the fact that he's only 6'7". I guess that's his biggest flaw. Player build's not massive, but of course, 9 on everything, 20 legends himself, and then a shot that's phenomenal. Matt Ryan, Colin Sexton, it's lefty, but it's amazing. Pro 2 fade, jaw dribble style, Kimbo escape, tray behind the back, Levine drag back on him. Doesn't have the best crossover, but he's got the dunks, he's got the shot, he's got good enough sigs across the board. Really, the only thing with him is that he's just the slightest bit small on the defensive end of the court. He's a stud too, though, and I think he's a top tier option. Again, everybody on this list is elite. We're at the point in the year where it becomes tough to differentiate cards a bit and rank them because they're all so good. Because like these guys at the bottom of the list are 20 ledger badge 9 and everything with great animation type cards. Everybody on this list is at this point. Scottie Pippen, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's like Paul George. I would say his shots maybe similar, maybe slightly better, but he's got Shea escape. I don't like the Pippen hezzy. I will say that it makes his Shea escape harder to trigger than other people's Shea escapes, and it's a little annoying. But if you know how to do it, you just got to trigger it a little bit. The hezzy slightly more diagonally up to the left, and then it'll trigger properly every time. Still the Shea escape hezzy combo move. And I mean, Pro 2 fade, great jumper, great sigs with the SGA escape. I think he's a little better than these two guys. It's close. You really could put them in any order, but I think this is how I'm going to do it. And then at number 7 is our first non-invincible on the list in Andre Kirilenko. AK is 6'9" with Shea escape. I really like AK, but I will say the shot's not the fastest. Matt Ryan, Oscar, super smooth and consistent, but it's not OD fast. That being said, I do like tray behind the back. I like the Pro drag back. Love the Shea escape, jaw dribble style. Better hezzy this time. Great finisher, of course, as well. And he's also a little bit bigger at the shooting guard position than everybody else we've seen so far on this list, which is a nice little plus on the defensive end of the court. AK is a stud, and he's still one of the better shooting guards in the game. A lot of people paid a substantial chunk of money for this card. And I mean, he's still a top tier guy, but the problem with guys like AK and Pippen is the cost behind them is a bit excessive. A guy who did not have the most excessive cost, who I got and a ton of other people did too, Yaxel Lindenberg, was $100 in a Bracket Busters Festival half box and has one of the best jumpers in the game, bar none. Ray Allen base, RJ Barrett upper on very quick is amazing. D-Book dribble style isn't the greatest. Jace Hard behind the back, not the greatest. Crossover even, it's not bad, but it's not the greatest. Kemba escape, Pro drag back's kind of all he really has in terms of movement, and that's really all he needs. With the shot being as good as it is, at 6'9" with 7'1" wingspan, this card is very difficult to stop on the offensive end still. He is one of the best shooting guards in my team, even without the animation completeness of pretty much everybody else on this list. Absolute stud, and I think I would be remiss to not put him somewhere close to the top 5 at least. Some people would have him higher than this because of his jumper, and honestly, I can't inherently totally disagree with that. I have him a couple spots lower than some people might. Tracy McGrady is going to be my number 5. This T-Mac card is the most underrated shooting guard in the game right now, in my opinion. Now, he is not cheap by any means still, But people don't talk about this card, and he is a dog. Jarrett Culver base, Beluba upper, very quick, is an awesome shot. Jaw dribble style, Shea escape, D-Fox cross, pro drag back. Doesn't have the best behind the back, but that's really it in terms of criticisms. And of course, the stats and batters are extremely elite, including pretty much every single important legend, even maybe a couple defensive ones you'd like. But he's very complete in terms of even the legends. I really think this card's a little slept on. He's also 6'8" with a 7'2" wingspan and like a really nice player build too. Just a little bit overlooked at the shooting guard position with a lot of other elite shooting guards that have come out since this card came out. Considering, I mean, when did he come out? April 17th? I mean, that's a little bit over a month ago at this point. I feel like he's become a little bit forgotten about because he's not that common, and he's a little bit of an older card than everybody else, or most everybody else on this list. I think Yax at T-Mac at number 5 is fair. You could put Yax above him if you wanted to. I like T-Mac there. Number 4 is going to be Kawhi Leonard, my favorite ridiculous shooting guard. The top 3 are pretty obvious, but 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. I understand size-wise, he's not massive, but his player build's good. The wingspan's elite. He's Kawhi Leonard. He always plays up in size a little bit on the defensive end of the court. All the defensive legends you could possibly ask for, in addition to the shooting ones, post res or lightning launch. And Ray Allen Beluba very quick, which is one of the better jumpers on this list as well. Pro 2 fade, jaw dribble style, Shea escape, Kawhi behind the back, D-Fox cross, and D-Book drag back. He's got the most complete SIGs of anybody we've seen on this list so far in terms of elite dribble style, escape, crossover behind the back, and drag back. In my opinion, he has the best SIGs of everybody on this list so far in terms of total completeness. I love his shot. I think he has a player build that plays up. He's just an absolute stud. I've always loved Kawhi cards in my team. This is an extremely elite one. And he's also a little more expensive than a guy like a T-Mac, which I think is nice value as well. 2 million MT, still a lot of MT. But for me, I'm putting Kawhi at the number 4 spot. Number 3, you might have expected this card to be a little bit higher, but GOAT Kevin Durant's going to be my number 3. At 6'10", 7'5" wingspan, he is a massive shooting guard. He's also 9 million MT on PlayStation and almost 7 million MT on Xbox. Ridiculous what the price point of this card is. Yes, he's 6'10" with 99 everything 40 legends. His SIGs, they're very, very good. Don't get it twisted. Lonzo Cross is good. D-Fox dragback's good. Kawhi behind the back. Kimbo escape. Jaw dribble style. Steph KD on very quick is a really good shot. It's an upgrade on his shot for sure. That being said, there are 2 cards on this list that I think are definitively better than this KD is. I will say, if you're looking for small criticisms, I like D-Book better than D-Fox in the drag back, although that's fine. Lonzo Cross is good, but again, I'd probably rather have D-Fox. Shot is very, very good as well, but I do think the other 2 guys in this list have slightly better jumpers as well. So, as good as this card is, the top 2 guys are slightly better, and they're not as expensive, although one of them, I guess, kind of is expensive, to be totally honest. Number 2 is Toni Kukoc, who I don't know exactly how much it costs, but it's a substantial amount. He might be as expensive as KD is, to be totally fair. The thing about Toni Kukoc is he's even bigger than KD is, at 6'11". Slightly smaller wingspan. Player build-wise, they're going to be pretty similar, but I mean, the key about Kukoc that KD doesn't quite have. Yes, he's only got 20 legends instead of 40. He's got Matt Ryan Beluba, which I think is a little better than Steph KD, and his SIGs are a little more complete. Shea escape, D-Fox cross, Trey behind the back, D-Book drag back. In my opinion, a little bit better SIGs there. I do like Kawhi behind the back more than Trey, which KD has, but still, I think animation-wise, Kukoc is just slightly better. He's also that 1 inch taller, and I think his shot might also just be slightly better. I think he takes the very slight edge over KD. It's close, but I'm going to give Kukoc that edge. And then at number 1, I think the best shooting guard in the game is Larry Bird, and I don't think this one's that close. I mean, he's basically Yax with Shea escape, in my opinion. One of the very best shots in the game, bar none. Jaw dribble style, Shea escape, Lonzo cross, D-Fox drag back. Now, the pin behind the back, not my favorite personally. It's very good in the full court. In the half court, it's very underwhelming. But the key with this card is he's literally half the price of KD on PlayStation, and he's still like 2.5 million MT cheaper than KD on Xbox. Much, much cheaper, and I would say better. His shot is better. He's got Shea escape. If you don't love Shea escape, to be fair, you might be better off with some of these other shooting guards, considering everybody in this top 5 has Shea escape except for KD. But guys like Yaxel might be what you're looking for. Paul George, there's other really good shooting guards as well that don't have it, but I think it is probably the best escape. And look, to me, I think Larry's the best shooting guard in the game. Just my opinion. Y'all may not agree with me, but this is my top 10 shooting guards. I hope y'all did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.